You are our lead investor, which we're super excited about. So can you talk a little bit about that and why you decided to support us so we can get this thing manufactured?
I do a lot of different things. They all center around business, specifically caring for people. I have a lot of experience in developing businesses and starting them and making them happen. I made the decision on two fronts. Number one was the product. I take care of two special needs adults in addition to my two children. They live with me and my wife, and they're part of our family. As part of their condition, they're both in wheelchairs and require brief changes. Pretty much every time, no matter what we do, no matter how many times we change them, they leak out, just sheer volume. And one of our clients, his bowel movements are pretty runny. We have always struggled with those not being absorbed by the diaper and going up the back and getting all over everywhere and making a big mess. Very uncomfortable for him, not sanitary. It's been quite a struggle. When we were able to try this new brief, first of all, it contained the urine, which is amazing. I haven't found a single thing that has worked for that. We've tried stacking multiple pads on top of each other and all kinds of different contraptions, and it never works. And that contained the urine even at nighttime, which is miraculous. And then the compartment that's in the brief was able to catch the liquidy bowel movements in that pocket that they've designed, and it stopped it from going everywhere. It contained it, and it allowed us to be able to keep him comfortable, sanitary, and it allowed a lot more flexibility in terms of how we clean up and take care of their needs. So it was a pretty cool product. I was sad to run out of prototypes and go back to the normal stuff, if I'm honest. My guys just loved it, and I loved it. It's been phenomenal to be able to keep them clean, keep the dignity, but also at nighttime, walk in the morning when I'm going to clean them up, and it's not all over the place because every other brief has been a disaster sometimes, and we never had that problem with these. So the product was solid. And then the other reason I decided to invest in you guys is because I see the need, I see the passion, I see the fire that it requires, their tenacity, their passion, their just going after it, getting it. I've been able to work with you guys in a limited capacity. We've had some conversations, and then we'd go a little bit, and in that time, they would just make huge strides in the business and really hone in on what we talked about or define their strategy, define what they're looking for. And so when I invest in businesses, I look for those two things: is how does the product, does it have a market? But also, is that product going to meet the needs of the people who they want to serve? And then, are the people running it, do they have the passion? Do they have the grit and tenacity to stay in it and really get in and figure it out and make it happen and make everything work? Because starting a business is hard. And if you don't have that passion, work ethic, grit, and sometimes insanity, it just doesn't work. And I can tell when I meet people who are, if they have the chance, they're going to make it run. I've seen that spark in you guys, and it's rare. There are very few people that I would choose to give my money to. Very, very precious few. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to be not just an investor, but also someone who buys. I might single-handedly keep you in business.
Thank you.